Hello, welcome to another episode of Coffee with Cody. Hope you're doing well. Today, I'm going to be chatting about 7 interesting NAR facts that really caught my attention over the last little while. So that's what we're going to talk about today, 7 interesting NAR facts for real estate agents. If you're a real estate agent, you're going to want to tune in. Give me 1 second. I'm going to roll the intro and we're going to get into it. What is happening? Hope everyone is doing well. We have a Starbucks Grande Blonde Latte. So I want to chat about automate, delegate, remove. Today, I want to chat about mindset. Today, I want to chat about becoming a lifelong learner. Today, we are talking about sales processes. So we're going to entitle these live sessions Coffee with Cody. Hey, what's up? Hope you're doing well. Below, there are 7 interesting real estate facts that really caught my attention. And had a couple people message me because obviously they know we work with real estate agents to help them attract leads, generate appointments, and give them the training and tool that they need in order to actually convert those leads to clients. And it was really interesting. Like I was going through online, I was looking at different stats that NAR put out. If you're unsure of what NAR is, and you're watching this, it's National Association of Realtors. If you're a real estate agent watching this, obviously you know what NAR is. But the first stat that really didn't really boggle my mind, but did at the same time, was 44% of people turn to the internet before contacting an agent. This is why in our program, why we teach the 60-day social sprint and why we talk so much about creating good content that actually speaks to the questions that people have. Because if you can get to somebody and answer their question online before they actually ask a realtor, you have the ability to actually be the person that they decide to go with. And it's really not that difficult in order to create content. I know it's difficult to start, but it really just starts with a few programs. Like I'm using a program called StreamYard right now, and it essentially filters out to 5 different sources, one being YouTube. And it just comes down to making sure that you're creating content that is actually educational and that people can actually watch and get some value out of. So if you're a real estate agent, I would highly implore you to start creating content, because the first stat is 44% of people turn to the internet before contacting an agent. If you're a real estate agent, wherever you are in the world right now, I would highly, highly implore you to start a YouTube channel, do something that actually answers the questions that people have. We use a tool called the 60-day social sprint. If you want access to that, I highly implore you to just shoot me a DM with the word sprint. I'll get you that. The other thing I'll say is, making your messaging and making your titles searchable. When you're I think that's one of the mistakes I think I made early on, is a lot of our stuff wasn't searchable, where now it's becoming more and more searchable. We actually went back to a lot of our YouTube content, and it was more of how to do this, how to do that, so that it ranks better with search engine optimization. And that's the beauty about creating content, is out there for the world forever, and it's searchable. And that's kind of the cool thing about even what we do, is 7 interesting facts for real estate agents. If I have a real estate agent that is typing in, this video eventually is going to come up. Or maybe if you are a real estate agent, one of the questions, this is actually one of the stats, is 2 main things that people want to know from realtors is how much is their home worth now, and should they refinance? And that could literally be a piece of content that you actually create as a real estate agent and put on YouTube, put on Facebook, go live daily, and come up with ideas. Maybe the first video that you do is should I refinance? Video, talk about it. How much is your home worth in the market today and how to find out? Video. And you're educating the end consumer. And it's so important because 44% of the internet, 44% of people turn to the internet before contacting an agent. That's half the population turns to the internet before they go to an agent. So you want to get out in front, and you want to have that conversation. You want to be top of mind before they're even asking that question. And when they ask that question, you want to be the person that pops up. You need to be producing more content. The second stat is 70% of home buyers interviewed only one agent. And this is why our system, I feel, works so well, because what ends up happening is if we can just get buyers in front of you and you can have meaningful conversations and convince them that, hey, you're the one that they need to work with, 70% of buyers are never going to interview another person. They're just going to choose the person that they first talk to, the person that educates them. Think about that. As a realtor, it's you need to get to people prior to them even thinking about the fact that they need you. Why is that? Because 70% of home buyers only interviewed one agent. So if you can get to somebody, and this is why Facebook ads are work so well, and content works so well. It's like, and even Google and YouTube. If you can get to somebody prior to them even thinking they have a problem, you will become top of mind. 70% of home buyers interviewed only one agent. 47% of buyers and 44% of sellers ranked responsiveness ahead of professionalism and expertise. Something we look for when we work with clients is the question of, the really important thing for me is the question that is this question here. Like, do you answer your phone? Answering your phone, like people, that's like 47% of buyers ranked responsiveness. Like, answer your phone. Like, it's so important. If like, or set up like an automated text to go out, say, hey, I'm in a meeting. Set up automation that actually makes sure that you're responsive. Number 4 was, it was found that many agents miss appointments with their clients and even set appointments, which was the key factor to them losing the deal. Answer your phone, show up, do the things you say you're going to do. Number 5 was, and I chatted about this the other day about scripts. One of the key reasons people chose the realtor was their negotiation skills to sell and persuade. Like, if you're scripting and your flow and your communication skills on that initial meeting that you have, if they're not seeing you as a person that can sell and persuade, they're most likely not going to choose you. So this is why I believe so firmly that you need to have a good script that works for you. You need to have a script where consumers feel like you're going to sell and persuade for them. Number 6 was 2 main things that people want to know from realtors is how much is their home worth now and should they refinance. You should be creating more content around that, creating a YouTube channel, creating more content. And the last one was 95% of consumers research the housing market online to buy. So important that, you're creating content, you're getting in front of people, you're having conversations, you're educating them. These are just 7 interesting stats that really caught my attention. I just wanted to hop in here really quickly and encourage you again today. It's so important that you're producing content. You're producing content that is searchable, that you're educating, that you're using social media, you're using these online platforms in order to get in front of people before they even think they need you. So hope you got some value today. 7 interesting NAR facts that is going to help you grow your business in 2022. We'll chat with you soon. Thanks for tuning in to another episode.